know if I disagree, but also don't know if that would stop me from enjoying a movie.
What if I told you that Ben Affleck wrote this?
That'd be crazy. Also not surprising. Ben Affleck's Burner is where this came from.
Clearly whoever wrote this probably is just not a fan of J-Lo. Hello. Welcome to the Midnight Matinee Project, your weekly podcast for all things movies releasing in theaters. My name is Hunter, and I am joined by the one, the only, Isaac. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Really excited for this week of movies specifically.
Yeah.
Got a few Dynamite ones. Oh, bad pun right there.
Cut. I'm just kidding. We do have some great movies. Every week we will be here on Monday talking about the movies that are releasing in theaters this week. And our hope is that you would listen and that you would be inspired to go back to the movie. So we have some great movies coming out. We're going to talk about 3 movies today. Before we jump into those movies, Isaac, quick question. Movie related.
Yeah.
Who is your favorite actor to come out of 21 Jump Street?
It's a great question. I would say Dakota Johnson.
Okay. I forgot she was in 21 Jump Street.
I honestly forgot she was until you asked that question.
Nice.
That's great. Who actually was in the cast of 21 Jump Street? Real answer, I mean, like, there honestly are a lot. World of World star, Ice Cube.
Ice Cube. Ice Cube's a great answer.
Great answer, yeah. I'm going to go with, I love Channing Tatum. I love Jonah. Like, everyone's amazing.
Dave Franco.
Dave Franco. Oh, honestly, Dave Franco.
There it is. Yep. Dave Franco is the right answer.
Yeah.
But we'll talk about one of these actors later today. The 3 movies that we are going to talk about today, and hopefully around 30-ish minutes total is our goal. 3 movies we're talking about today are, of course, A House of Dynamite.
Yep.
Kiss of the Spider-Woman.
Yes.
And Roofman.
All
coming out this week. Go see them. But we're going to talk about these movies. And so movie number 1, A House of Dynamite.
Mm-hmm. Let's get into it.
Come on. This movie comes out October 10th. Here's the quick description of this movie. When a single unattributed missile is launched at the United States, a race begins to determine who is responsible and how to respond. This movie looks kind of fun. Fun's not the right word. Kind of intense.
I also think the end of the world is very fun.
Yeah. So this is directed by Catherine Bigelow, who is well known for Zero Dark 30, Point Break, Hurt Locker.
Yep.
Great director. Stars Idris Elba, Rebecca Ferguson. 2 phenomenal actors. And it premiered at the Venice Film Festival this year. Were you there? Were you at Venice?
I was not at Venice. I was actually...
or did your agent miss the invite?
Yeah,
or?
my tickets got lost in the mail.
That's what
I'm
it
actually
is.
still waiting for them.
Yeah.
All
right, so this movie looks really interesting.
Yeah.
So again, I mean, end of the world, nuke being launched to the U.S.
There has been no movies about nukes in the past, 2 decades. Especially not anyone that won Oscars. So I'm really excited for a fresh new topic.
A fresh nuke topic.
We love puns here.
But it does look so fascinating, just really, really tense. A couple reviews about this movie. So we're going to share a positive, a negative, and a funny review that I found on Letterboxd. But Isaac, which one do you want first?
I think in honor of the late, great Stanley Kubrick, we're going to go funny.
Funny, great.
Because he only made 1 movie about the atomic bomb, and it was a dark comedy.
Yeah. All right, well, here is our funny review of A House of Dynamite. This comes from Letterboxd user Deletta. American straight men listening to podcasts are ruining our world. Confirmed. Hey, wait a second.
That's incredible. No disagreements.
Is this play about us?
No disagreements there.
That's really, really good. I can't wait to see how
that's
comes
amazing.
up
Absolutely.
in the movie. And so that's our funny review. The negative review, this comes from Letterboxd user Luke Herefield. Catherine Bigelow's A House of Dynamite might be the most frustrating film I've seen at Venice because it started off so strong, only for the ending to be such a cop-out. It's like a mashup of Failsafe and Rashomon, giving us the same story of an incoming warhead from 3 different perspectives. The first chapter is truly amazing with some of the most palpable tension I felt watching a film in some time, but from there on out, any tension slowly evaporated away. There's some excellent performances from Rebecca Ferguson, Idris Elba, Tracy Letts, but it's not enough to salvage the last 2/3 of the film. How does that make you feel? We have also not seen this movie.
Yeah. It makes me feel curious of one, many parts in a movie and many things that make a movie great. It's really good to hear that there are great performances. I'm not surprised that Idris Elba and Ferguson absolutely killed it because they always do.
Right.
It is interesting I want to know what they mean by cop out because that can mean so many different things.
Yeah.
And one person's cop out is another person's great ending.
It's true.
And I have no idea how this movie ends, but I'm very curious I want to know, did they cop out or did they not, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So if anything, this gets me more intrigued.
It's really hard to end something well.
It is, especially an end of the world story.
Yeah. Quick question. What's the best ending to a movie you've ever seen?
Oh, great question. I mean, like
the answer is Whiplash. Thank you. All right. So now we go to the positive review.
La La Land.
Okay, another
Staying
great
with the
answer.
same director, Damien
Chazelle.
Chazelle.
Yeah.
Chazelle.
Uh-huh.
La La Land.
Okay, great answer.
Yep.
All right. And here is the positive Letterboxd review. This is from Letterboxd user Detective Zink. The next world war will leave no humans alive. Whatever the cause, nuclear weapons have gone beyond control. The destructive force, radiation, and that retaliation mindset will wipe the human species from the earth. This is, again, the positive review. A House of Dynamite is gripping and painfully realistic, at least in its portrayal of humanity. Not sure about the political realism. It captures those final minutes before nuclear war erupts and how people respond with extraordinary precision and intensity. What's astonishing is that no one has ever been in such a situation, yet it reveals the terror of an unknown future and the trial of human nature. Before humanity collapses, who will remain loyal to their duty and who will abandon it for private desire and family? The whole process is handled with extreme maturity, keeping you tense and wide-eyed at every moment in fear of the situation, though perhaps the cockroaches will survive.
Wow.
So they like the tension.
Yeah.
Which in a movie about nuclear warfare, it should be focused in on tension.
Absolutely, yeah.
And I also love tension.
Yeah. That sounds, all 3 of those get me just more curious.
Yeah.
If anything else.
Yeah. It sounds fantastic. So thinking about this movie.
Yeah.
If you were pitching this movie to a Hollywood exec on like, hey, it's like this and this, what's your movie combo?
Easy.
Yeah.
I mentioned this earlier, hinted at it with Stanley Kubrick, but Dr. Strangelove, or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb, maybe the greatest title ever. It's so ridiculous.
Yes.
Meets Oppenheimer.
Yeah.
I think Oppenheimer's right there, but I think trying to portray Dr. Strangelove, obviously a comedy.
Yeah.
Probably, if not the best, one of the best movies about nuclear warfare. It definitely wrote the script on movies.
Yeah.
About nuclear warfare. It's a masterpiece. It's so good. It has the perfect comedic edge for this kind of situation, just narrowing in on the people in charge and how comedically bad humans are at handling this responsibility, because it really is holding the weight of the world in their hands, and no human should have that in their hands. And yet we live in a world where humans do have that in their hands.
They do.
And I think Dr. Strangelove probably is the best nuclear war movie ever made. But then Oppenheimer's only in there just because, one, obviously another nuke movie of the creation of the atomic bomb.
Yeah.
But like, I'm really just bringing in like Dr. Strangelove and the premise of the world ending and a doomsday situation with the tension of Oppenheimer.
Doomsday, you say?
Doomsday. Superman?
Avengers Doomsday.
Oh, yeah. That's right. Yeah. 2 Doomsday movies.
Great. So you see this as a combination of Doctor Strange and Avengers Doomsday. Got it.
Exactly. Couldn't have said it better
No,
myself.
I think that's a good way to pitch this movie of Doctor Strangelove in Oppenheimer. My combo would be Zero Dark 30. Why are you laughing?
I don't know. No reason. No reason.
Zero Dark 30 and Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna do that.
Really? Okay.
No, I have that written down, but I'm going
Oh.
with a real answer.
Okay.
That was just to make you laugh. Got him. Actual answer would be Mission Impossible just as a franchise.
Yeah.
And Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy.
Ooh. Okay.
And so Mission Impossible simply because of Rebecca Ferguson.
Yeah. Obviously.
But also just the whole idea of like espionage and there's a world-ending event they got to figure out.
Yeah.
Hey, what do we do?
Yeah.
And we see that plenty in Mission Impossible.
I think
it's
there's
kind
only
of the hidden theme.
Yeah,
like the end of the world
it's
thing.
only obvious in maybe one of the movies.
And then Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy, which we talked about in our Gary Oldman episode of just a very like dark political espionage thriller of like really hitting on like, hey, what are all the different even like behind the scenes things that are going into this political warfare that happens. And so this movie should be great. So releasing in theaters October 10th. If you're looking for a tense nuclear war end of the world movie, House of Dynamite.
Yeah, you will get no anxiety about the world state if you watch this movie. Don't worry.
Right.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right. We're
Movie
going to
number
movie number 2.
Movie number 2. Let's do it.
Kiss of the Spider-Woman.
Yes. This entire movie is based off the plot of Spider-Man's kiss of MJ and the original Spider-Man of just, it's an hour and a half of an upside down kiss.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Not at all. That's not what this movie's about. Here is the official movie description. Valentine, a political prisoner, shares a cell with Molina, a window dresser convicted of public indecency. The two form an unlikely bond as Molina recounts the plot of a Hollywood musical starring his favorite silver screen diva, Ingrid Luna. This movie, directed by Bill Condon, stars Jennifer Lopez, Diego Luna, and Tonatia. If I'm pronouncing that right.
Yeah.
I may not be. We'll see.
Let us know if we aren't.
But looks like a super fascinating movie. It is a musical movie. So it's focused. These two guys in prison really focused on telling this. One of them's telling them this story of this wonderful, beautiful, like Hollywood actress, played, of course, by played by Jennifer Lopez.
Famed, beautiful actress, Diego Luna.
Yes. But Jennifer Lopez like stars as this character called the Spider-Woman. And it is not related to Spider-Man at all.
Not at all. Yeah.
So it's as related to Spider-Man as Madam Web was.
More related than Madam Web.
Yeah, maybe more. But movie looks fascinating. Again, it is a musical, so if you're into musicals, this could be a great one. If you're not into musicals,
yeah, maybe try it out. See if you like this one.
maybe, yeah. This could sway you. And so a couple just quick reviews on people that have seen this movie, what they think. Again, funny, positive, negative. What do you want first, Isaac?
Give me a negative.
You want negative first. All right, here we go. You'll love this one. Jennifer Lopez is not one of those actresses who disappears into a role. For one, she's too famous to allow the audience to separate artist from character entirely. Often, those characters, whether Selena or in last year's Unstoppable as a sports mom, are extensions of her persona, astral projections of her stature as a global pop superstar into a fantasy movie world that depends on her song and dance gifts. For another, a Jennifer Lopez joint is always more about her presence, her name on the marquee, her face under the big bright lights, than her skills in vanishing inside a character. This comes from IndieWire.
Wow.
On
Okay.
Letterboxd. Thoughts?
Don't know if I disagree, but also don't know if that would stop me from enjoying a movie.
What if I told you that Ben Affleck wrote this?
That'd be crazy. Also not surprising. Ben Affleck's Burner is where this came from.
Clearly, whoever wrote this probably is just not a fan of J-Lo.
Yeah, I'd say I've enjoyed her in many things.
Yeah.
And I think she has the ability to be a wonderful actress. Is she in this? I don't know. I haven't seen it, but definitely is intriguing.
Is she in this? You don't know?
Is she a wonderful actress in this?
Is she in this movie? I don't know. I'm like, I just told you she was in this movie. That's what the whole review is about.
Is she a wonderful actress in this movie? I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see. But that's where I kind of see that negative review, just being on, hey, I'm not a fan of J-Lo. But also it does fit into the thing we've talked about a lot of this idea of like the great actors are the ones who are able to disappear. It's not a difference between actors, like great actors and movie stars.
Yeah, like I think the line between an actor and a movie star is their purpose in a film.
Yeah.
Are they being paid a lump sum of money to be Jennifer Lopez in a movie, draw a crowd, and then when the crowd's there, they're satisfied because they see Jennifer Lopez? Or are they there to see, I don't know, Diego Luna, not be Diego Luna, be his character, lose himself there, and be someone that you've never seen before?
Yeah, it's a great question. So interested to see. Here's the positive review from Letterboxd. This comes from Letterboxd user Courtney Howard. It soars. A sumptuous, show-stopping sensation. Jennifer Lopez gives a bona fide knockout powerhouse performance. She is genuinely matchless in her class and absolutely luminous. Tonatia is an undeniable star. I was totally awestruck. Diego Luna is fantastic. Top shelf costumes, production, theatrical lighting design. My eyes popped out of their sockets during those flawless Technicolor sequences.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. I think it truly might hinge on your opinion on Jennifer Lopez.
Yeah.
If you're a Jennifer Lopez fan, please go see this movie.
Yeah.
I think one thing that I want to know and that I'm most intrigued by in this movie is what is the split between Jennifer Lopez and her musical and the two men in prison.
Right.
Watching the trailer, I assumed and walked away with that the Jennifer Lopez part would be much less. But some of these reviews make it sound like she is maybe a lot.
Yeah, it's a great question. And I have no idea how much she will be in it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think if you're a fan of J-Lo, great. But also the review, if you're a fan of like basically movies that almost feel like theater plays.
Yeah.
This is it's musicals. Mm-hmm. It's probably going to be a great movie for you.
Yeah.
Here's the last Letterboxd review. This is our funny one coming from Letterboxd user Bobby. Cast and crew of Joker Folie à Deux found dead in a ditch.
Wow.
I'm assuming that, he means that what they wanted to do with Joker 2.
I think
they nailed it in this one.
A review like that is always helped by ones like people do like the in parentheses like complimentary.
Yes. Yeah. Complimentary. Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, is that good or bad? I think it's good.
It is good.
That's really funny. Also, I weirdly know exactly what they mean.
Yes, for sure.
Of like obviously, the second Joker did not land how they wanted it to. Mm-hmm. And if this does land and get at what Joker was trying to get at, then I'm excited.
All right, let's bring it on. So thinking about this movie, do you have a Hollywood combo that you would describe this movie as?
I do, and it's a really fun Hollywood combo.
What do we got?
It's Shawshank Redemption meets Singing in the Rain.
Two of the greatest movies of all time.
Won't disagree with you.
I love those both.
Don't know if this movie will even come close to any of those movies, but there are aspects of it. Obviously, two men in prison, a dynamic of male friendship that
for sure
is not like, for lack of a better term, natural seeming in terms of it seems like they were fixed to be together.
Yeah.
There's some lines of, is there possible betrayal going on? How authentic is one friendship towards the other? And I think there's a lot of dynamics there within a prison that raise a lot of great questions and interesting points. And then obviously Singing in the Rain, I'm getting the feeling of there are two different tonal visuals going on.
For sure.
Of the musical's very bright, very loud, and the prison's more drab, dry, But Singing in the Rain, obviously extremely colorful, extremely bright, extremely loud.
Yeah.
And I think the musical part of this movie will have some resonance with that visually.
Yeah, for sure. I think it's a great combo. Also, a quick note: Singing in the Rain is one of those movies that I think you and I both watched for the first time this year.
Mm-hmm.
Heard about for a long time. I was like, oh, yeah, it's one of the best movies of all time. I'm like, okay, great, sure. Watched it. It was like, oh, yeah. No,
Yeah,
I get it.
I get it. Yeah, that makes sense.
That's why people talk about this movie. It's
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah. I think it also is like, if anybody out there has seen A Clockwork Orange by Stanley Kubrick as well, you'll never be able to watch Singing in the Rain the same again, because one of the main character sings it at a very ominous time, and it adds a meaning to it for sure.
Good to know. So check those out. But great combo. My combo. So again, this movie is obviously very focused on like the musical aspects, and telling this like, especially two prisoners, telling this like grand story. So mine is a combination of Chicago, the movie musical, and Pirates of the Caribbean, Curse of the Black Pearl.
Nice. Let's hear it. It's not at all a stretch.
You didn't think I was going away from Pirates, did you?
You lulled me to sleep a little bit. I like it. I like it.
Keep you on your toes. So Curse of the Black Pearl specifically has people in captivity all the time. They're in prison, but especially Jack Sparrow, who is constantly dramatizing all these tales, or even these prisoners that are dramatizing these tales about the Black Pearl. About a ship with black sails who leaves no survivors. And then Captain Jack Sparrow asks the question, if there's no survivors, where do the stories come from? And it's a great question. But all these kind of like, we do see, I think, a lot of times in prison in Pirates of the Caribbean where these characters are telling these stories, but they're often just dramatized. And I think that's a lot of what we're going to see in this movie is this prisoner who's talking about Jennifer Lopez is probably going to be dramatizing a lot of any sort of his history or interaction in terms of his relation to this character. And then with Chicago, obviously there's a connection actually to the director. The director directed both. But just, again, the movie musical that's going to be very focused on, like, obviously the music, dance sequences, and choreography, the beautiful, like, color, technicolor, like, landscapes and costuming, very vibrant storytelling. Should just be a really fun watch, I think. I'm very excited to see those sequences because I know, like, those sequences, and even look from the trailer, it's like, there's a ton of work that goes into making those look really good.
100%.
I'm very excited to see them.
Let's go.
And so if you're unfamiliar with these people that have made this movie, actually I realized we didn't really go more in depth on the people who made House of Dynamite, but you guys are fine. So this movie's directed by Bill Condon. Do you know what Bill Condon has also directed?
I don't. He sounds familiar.
A lot.
Yeah, he
so
sounds
Chicago,
really familiar.
2002 Chicago. 2017's Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, okay.
He directed. I want to make sure I get this right. The Jonas Brothers "Fly with Me" music video.
Nice.
2012's The Twilight Saga: Breaking Dawn.
That's where I recognize him from. I watched with Annie this year for the first time.
Yep,
the Twilight Saga.
And he
that
didn't direct all of Twilight.
Oh yeah, they switched directors multiple times.
But he did Breaking Dawn.
Okay.
Which I think is the middle one, maybe. I don't know.
I think it's Breaking Dawn Part 1 and 2, so it's the third one.
Oh, it's the third one. Sure. It's Part 1 and 2. That's right.
I think
so.
No,
you're right.
Because as the Twilightian, what do they call themselves? Don't they have a name for them?
What, people who like Twilight?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Oh, man. Okay.
And then he also directed Dreamgirls in 2006.
Oh, nice.
With Beyonce and Jamie Foxx. So, range. A
lot of music in there.
A lot of music in there.
A lot of experience working with musicians.
Yes. So, very excited to see him direct this movie. Jennifer Lopez, I'm not even going to bother talking about what... If you don't know Jennifer, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Singer, actress, songwriter, or dancer, actress, songwriter. She's all of it.
Yeah. Jenny from the Block.
She's married to Ben Affleck.
A-Rod engaged, not
And
married.
A-Rod, that's right.
Should have shot A-Rod.
Yeah, should have shot A-Rod. Tona Tia is an actor who I'm not really familiar with. And again, apologies if I am mispronouncing the name. But I have seen a movie with him before, and he was in the movie The Carry On. The Netflix
yeah.
Christmas movie that came out
The remake
last
of
year.
Red Eye.
The exact remake of Red Eye.
Yeah.
Yes, correct.
Mm-hmm.
And then Diego Luna.
Diego Luna, the wonderful.
The wonderful Diego Luna.
The wonderful Andor.
Cassian Andor.
Mm-hmm.
If you haven't seen Andor, this is my plug. We're a movie podcast. Go see Andor. It's the best show I've ever seen.
Disagreed, but it's great.
You can't disagree with my opinion.
I am disagreeing.
It's the best show that I've ever seen.
No, it's not.
Really? What's better?
Game of Thrones.
All of it?
It ended after season 6.
You have to take all of it.
I don't know what that's referring
You
to.
got to take all of it.
It ended after season 6.
Andor only needed 2 seasons, and it is miles ahead. It's so good. But Diego Luna is just so good. Got robbed of an Emmy for Andor, in my opinion. But this movie should be good, especially if you like musicals and you like Jennifer Lopez. Mm-hmm. This should be a great movie.
Yeah.
And if you're unsure about either of those things, go see it anyway.
Yeah.
And maybe you'll be like, oh, I get the hype.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. It's time to move on to our third and final movie of this podcast episode, Roofman.
Roofman. It's going to be so fun. There are many things that are going to be exciting about this movie right before we dive into it. But the director, Derek Cianfrance.
Cianfrance. Yep.
Channing Tatum, obviously.
Kirsten Dunst.
Ben
Mendelsohn. Lakeith Stanfield.
Mm-hmm. Peter Dinklage.
Peter Dinklage.
Which honestly might be my most anticipated part of the movie. I love Peter Dinklage. There's just so many things to get excited for about this movie. The reviews so far have been pretty positive. We'll obviously get the positive, negative, and funny. But yeah, why don't we hear a little bit about this movie?
Yeah, absolutely. So Roofman comes out this week. Here's the official description. A charismatic criminal, while on the run from the police, hides on the roof of a toy store. There he adopts a new identity and becomes involved with an employee, beginning a relationship as unlikely as it is risky. So, of course, the criminal is played by Channing Tatum. Mm-hmm. The relationship that he starts is with Kirsten Dunst's character. Peter Dinklage runs the toy store. He's a manager.
Seems to be the manager of the Toys R Us.
But it's a nice fugitive story.
Absolutely.
And looks just fun and endearing.
Absolutely. I've heard so far about it, haven't seen it, is it has a shockingly amount of depth to it.
Yes.
And that's not surprising because as we get into... we'll get into this a little bit more after we get to the reviews, but Derek Cianfrance, he directed 2 movies before. It was Blue Valentine and The Place Beyond the Pines, which are fantastic movies. Both star Ryan Gosling. Mm-hmm. It has Ryan Gosling in it. It's going to be fantastic. And I'm a little disappointed Ryan Gosling's not in this movie, but I'll take Channing Tatum.
Would you rather Ryan Gosling over Channing Tatum?
I would rather
this movie?
Ryan Gosling over anybody in any movie. Not true. You heard it here first. But I'll take Ryan Gosling in almost any role. I love that guy.
Okay, well, that's all we need. Go see this movie, guys. Just kidding. Don't see it. It doesn't have Ryan Gosling, according to Isaac. All right, here's a positive review on this movie from Letterboxd. This is from Letterboxd user Emma Sasik. A great role that's geared towards Channing Tatum's strength as an actor, his charm, comedy chops, athleticism, and sincere on-screen presence. Mm-hmm. It's so easy to root for him, despite all the very bad things he does as a sweet, cunning criminal. And it's so fun watching him be so conniving and calculated and sneaky. Once Kirsten Dunst enters the picture, Derek Cianfrance hits us with another great romance that builds up organically and lovingly until hard truths hit real hard in the end.
Yeah, I think makes me think that there's a lot of Blue Valentine in this movie. Mm-hmm. Blue Valentine, not very upbeat. It's not Red Valentine.
Yeah.
It's blue. But I'd say it's someone that knows how to handle a story that has very authentic factors of love
Yeah.
with the good and the bad is this director here.
Yes.
So I think we're in for a treat in that, at least that specific plot.
Yeah, I agree. It sounds endearing. Again, Channing Tatum and Kirsten Dunst, they're both phenomenal.
They're so good.
Very excited to see. Here's a negative review from Letterboxd. This is from user Ethan Beard. Hardly enough story here to fill a newspaper clipping. So naturally, this is over 2 hours long. I've become aggressively bored by these semi-serious, true story crime comedy flicks that sort of slap the standard 3-act structure on top of a mildly amusing thing that happened one time. Like, okay, he lived in a Toys R Us. That's cute, I guess. Not to say this is outright bad, but it's so pedestrian and so lacking in flavor, it just becomes another notch in a list of films of this sort that I entirely forget exists in a few months' time. Damn shame.
Damn shame. If that's how you feel about a movie, it is 100% a damn shame.
It's true. This goes back to what we talked about last week. Of it's hard for me to read a negative review and not think, oh, they must have had a really bad day. Yeah. Like, it's not even the movie itself. He's talking about the overall, there's this cliche of movies. And I'm not anti-cliche.
I think also a lot of negative reviews comes out of a strong passion and love for movies, which creates a very high expectation for your movie experience and a film experience. And when that high expectation is not met because you love film so much, you get disappointed and frustrated. Yeah, I can understand that. I definitely approach it differently myself. I think there's a worldwide of so many different thoughts in film, and there's something to enjoy in a lot of them. But I will never fault someone for not enjoying something specifically because they want more.
Yeah. Well, let me ask you this question.
Yeah.
Does a movie have to be new or fresh to be good?
No. Well, I think we can get into a whole rabbit hole. Like, I think the good has to be defined.
Like, to you.
To me.
Good is subjective.
Yeah, I would define good as I found, at minimum, a few things that I specifically enjoyed. There are many bad movies where there are a few moments I'm like, oh, like I very much enjoyed that. I laughed at that. I felt sad about that. I was frustrated by this or felt uncomfortable by this.
Enough about Interstellar.
Was not thinking about Interstellar.
Yeah, bad movie that has a bunch of good parts. Yeah.
Absolutely not. See, I think good needs to be defined by everybody individually, and then you can move forward from there. I specifically think that, yes.
Cool. You did not answer my question whatsoever.
What was the question?
In order for a movie to be good to you, does it need to be new or fresh?
Oh, in my trail of thought, I completely, okay. Resuming here.
Oh, no, this is all staying in.
Keep it in. No. In order for it to be one of my favorite movies or a movie I remember, it needs to have some freshness about it. But in order for a movie to be good, like me to sit down, say like, oh, I enjoyed that 90 minutes to 180 minutes of my life, it does not need to be new or fresh. It just needs to have a few small moments where I'm like, oh, I enjoy that.
Cool. Great.
Yeah. What are your thoughts? I'm now thinking about it more. And I might be disagreeing with myself. It's a good question.
Thank you. Thought of it myself.
Yeah.
Right now.
I think I'm gonna interrupt you. Yeah. In order for those moments to be good, or to those small moments to be good, I think it needs to have a like new or fresh or resonating idea. So I would say at least fresh. Yes. New. There's not much new. It's more just different takes and different perspectives on things that already exist.
Yeah. I think overall take when it comes to, this is just movies as a whole, is there are so many factors that make movies great.
Yeah.
From writing, from directing, from cinematography, from the actual acting, from the pacing, from how it looks, like from costume design to the score, to the plot itself. Like there's so many things that go into making a movie. And the newness or freshness of a movie is one of those factors. And I don't think movies have to have all the factors in order to be great.
Yeah, absolutely not.
And so I don't think a movie has to be new or fresh in order to be great. Because also there's a question of if a movie takes something that has been done, but it's been done poorly and they just do it better, is that new? No. Is it fresh? Maybe.
I think doesn't, for me, necessarily have to be new or fresh. It needs to be, in my mind, what makes something great has to be personal.
Yeah.
It like the direct, pretty much, in my mind, if it is not personal to the person making the movie.
Yeah.
And like they're not in like putting their personality and they're not putting their personality and feel into it.
Yeah.
It cannot be great.
Yeah, for sure. I think I agree.
If it's not there, it's going to fall flat, going to be bland, and anybody could have made it. And when anybody can make a movie that exists, it's not very engaging.
Yeah.
So I'd say it doesn't need to be new or fresh. It needs to be personal.
I agree. And I think where I see like this review and many negative reviews that, again, are not unwarranted. But I think a lot of negative reviews about any given movie is often they'll pick one of these factors and say like the movie missed out on this factor right here, so it's a bad movie.
Yeah.
And so like in this case, this review like, hey, the movie's not new.
Yeah.
And so it's a bad movie. Where it's like, well, what about all the rest of it that probably is great? And so don't count on a movie just because it has one negative thing about it if it has a bunch of other positives about it.
Yeah.
If there's a bunch of negative things about it, then that's a different story. But that's our negative review from Letterboxd, and here's our funny review.
Yeah.
This comes from Letterboxd user Francis Meh. I saw Channing Tatum's butt and a sneaky bit of D. 6 stars.
Oh my God.
And if that doesn't sell you to go see this movie, I don't know what will.
Yeah, that's what sells the tickets right there. It immediately makes me think back to Thor, the last Thor movie. What was it
Love
called?
and Thunder.
Love and Thunder, where they just rip off his clothes. And there's like the main thing that they showed in the trailer.
Yeah. And that's basically what they're doing here.
Yep.
It's the exact same thing. It's just Channing Tatum instead.
Exactly. Yeah.
So that's Roofman. So again, you mentioned, so Derek C. in France did Blue Valentine.
Yeah, Blue Valentine, a heartbreaking story about what a marriage can look like.
Yeah.
I've heard the more times you watch it as the older you grow up, it's a new viewing every single time you watch it. I've only seen it once, but you take away very fresh and new ideas every time you see it, which is very hard for a movie to do. And he has accomplished that. Place Beyond the Pines, Bradley Cooper, Ryan Gosling, unbelievable movie. I'd say extremely ambitious movie. I loved it. A lot of people knock it for a few different things. It has a few unexpected turns that might turn people off to it. But if you keep them an open mind, it can take you on a wild and very enjoyable ride. But I think he's just very good at speaking to hard human truths and what it can be like to experience very difficult human things.
Yeah.
Which is very, to me, engaging and very entertaining. Not for everybody. Yeah. But I think this is going to be his most upbeat movie.
Yeah. Directed by good old Derek. Starring, of course, Channing Tatum. If people don't know Channing Tatum, where might they know him from?
19 Jump Street, 20 Jump Street, 21 Jump Street, 22 Jump Street, 23 Jump Street.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the Jump Streets.
All the Jump Streets.
They also can know him from
Magic Mike. That's what you're about to say, right?
That is exactly what I was about to say.
It's in your Letterboxd top 4.
Magic Mike and the second one, whatever it's called.
Magic Mike's Last Dance.
Magic Mike's Last Dance, both in my top 4, yep.
Not that I'm like familiar.
No, not at all. Deadpool and Wolverine.
Deadpool Wolverine. He plays Gambit. Remy LeBeau.
Just a few different places that you can know him from.
I think my favorite Channing Tatum movie is Logan Lucky.
Okay.
Highly recommend. It's with Adam Driver.
Yeah.
They're like basically bank robbers or scam artists.
Oh, nice. Sounds a little parallels to here.
You and me?
Not us. This movie.
Oh.
The Roofman.
Sorry, you like pointed at you like didn't
No.
hear it. I was like, are we bank robbers? We scam artists? We could be. Kirsten Dunst.
Yeah. Mary Jane.
Honestly, that's most. But yeah, Mary Jane, obviously in Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man.
Yeah.
She's so great.
The protagonist of Civil War.
Yes.
That came out of the A24 movie.
Interview with a Vampire.
Yeah.
What else is... She does a lot of indie movies. And she does a lot of work specifically with women directors.
Okay, yeah.
And she made it a point of that, which is awesome. I love that. I have her IMDb pulled up. Oh yeah, she was Anchorman 2.
Anchorman 2, yeah.
That if you don't know her, that's where you would know her from. Anchorman 2. And we've got Ben Mendelsohn, who is also just in so many things. Great Australian actor. Peter Dinklage, who again in so many things.
Tyrion from Game of Thrones.
Tyrion Lannister from Game of Thrones. He is in
he's
the
an
Hunger
elf.
Games prequel. He's an elf. He's in Avengers.
Yep.
He's in so many things. Peter Dinklage is just a phenomenal actor. I think it's hard to argue that he has any role better than Tyrion Lannister.
Yeah.
And hard to argue that there's a better acting performance throughout the entirety of Game of Thrones
100%
than Peter Dinklage.
He is consistently the best actor and best performance through 8 seasons.
Yeah. This movie also stars Lakeith Stanfield, who is in so many things. Selma, Knives Out.
Atlanta, the TV show with
yes.
Donald Glover.
This movie also stars Tony Revolori, who plays Flash Thompson in the Tom Holland Spider-Man movies. He was also in Grand Budapest Hotel.
That's right.
Yes.
Yep.
And so fun. So fun. Looks like fun cast. It looks just like a fun, sweet, endearing movie.
Yeah.
Go see it.
Go see it
this week.
Do you have a Hollywood combo for this?
Oh, that's
this movie.
Yeah. Did I ask yours?
No, but I can give you mine.
Please do.
I couldn't think of a comedic twist in this because obviously this seems like has some comedy in it.
Yeah.
But what I could put together was this is Jason Bourne meets The Town.
Okay. Yeah.
Of kind of like a highly talented individual.
Yeah.
That is outsmarting constantly the people around him.
Yeah.
Very analytical and just notices things that you would never notice.
Yes.
Meets the relationship dynamic of Ben Affleck's character in The Town.
Yes.
Of obviously he's doing illegal things. He's a wanted man.
Yeah.
But he still chooses to try to have a relationship with someone.
Yeah.
And hides a lot of things from them.
Just because someone's a criminal doesn't mean they're a bad person.
Yeah. You don't know their story.
That's good. I like that combo. I'd go see it.
Absolutely. And you can't.
Here's mine. I agree. Of like especially the bit that you kind of see a little bit in the trailer. Channing Tatum's character is really smart.
Yeah.
And is outsmarting the authorities. And so my combo would be Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Nice. That's really good.
And Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales. You think about two characters that outsmart everybody else.
Yeah. Jack Sparrow.
Captain Jack Sparrow.
Sorry, Captain Jack Sparrow.
And Ferris Bueller. Of just like going to like intricate or extreme lengths to escape or evade or not be caught and all these things. And I think that's what a lot of fun piece that we're going to see in this movie.
Yeah.
It should be a fun ride.
Should be a really fun ride. I can't wait to see it. Go see it in theaters this week.
And those are 3 movies. Now, before we wrap, we're gonna take some bets real quick.
Let's do it.
So I've got some lines on how these movies might do. Overall, across review sites, we aggregate all these scores into one single score on a 100-point scale. Here's your line for House of Dynamite. 82.5.
Under.
Taking the under. Okay.
I'm gonna guess 76.2.
I'm gonna take the slide over.
Okay.
Go right at 83.
Okay.
Also, I'm gonna be close to all these lines because I came up with these lines. Movie number 2, Kiss of the Spider Woman. Your line is 71.5.
Ooh, that's a good line.
Thank you.
I'm also going to go under.
Also the
I'm
under.
high 60s. I'm going to go 68.7.
Didn't you say life's too short to bet the under?
It is too short.
And you just bet it twice.
But life's also too short to be wrong.
That's fair. That's fair. I'm gonna take the over on this as well.
Okay, nice.
For sure. Just slightly over, probably around a 72-ish.
Yeah.
And then last but not least, Roofman, 79.5.
Ooh, I was hoping you'd go lower because I really want to go over. 79.5.
Oh yeah.
I kind of want to just call it even and just snipe a 79.5. I'm going to go over, but like 79.7.
Okay, I'll take the under then.
Okay, I like it.
Intentionally just to be different than you.
Yeah, obviously.
And we'll keep track probably the next couple of weeks.
Mm-hmm.
We won't do the reveal of how those movies did just the week after they got released because it need to take some time for reviews to come in. And so we'll do those at some point kind of down the line.
Yeah.
Maybe monthly.
I think
recap
monthly we can have
previous
a recap.
months. But those are the 3 movies that are coming out this week in theaters.
Yes.
Go see them. Go see them with a friend. Go see them by yourself. Go make a friend. And if you're in Atlanta, go see a movie with me or Isaac.
Not together, though, because we're not really friends outside of this.
You and me?
I was joking. You said
Oh.
go see it with me or Isaac, not me and Isaac.
This is our final episode. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you guys next week. And as always, long live the theatrical release.
I had to play on you.